Hey, what's going on, guys? Twintuitive 717 here. I am back with another reading. We're going to dive into a message for the Divine Feminine Collective, okay? I do feel like movement needs to happen on your journey, and this message is coming along as a nudge. I was hearing you need to get fed up, okay? You really do. You need to say, I am fed up. The energy I'm picking up on, okay, is sacrifice here. Number of 7. Number of 7 is having confidence, okay? Being seasoned, being able to see through things very clearly, having such high standards, okay? Looking at the way that someone presents themselves, making sure first that you're presenting yourself very strongly so that when other people present themselves to you, that they're on that same wavelength, okay? I feel like many of you could be dealing with a divine masculine here that you need to sever ties with. And this is just part of your experience on the journey with them. You're here to teach them that lesson. Many of you could already be feeling this very heavy energy of feeling fed up in this connection with them, okay? It feels like you're playing tug of war. You could be dealing with energies of somebody who is coming and going. Your intuition is telling you that they may be keeping secrets, but something within you could be brushing it off. You know, you really want to give this person the benefit of the doubt. But what I'm hearing is they're actually trying to mirror to you that you need to sever ties with whoever this person is. Energetically, it'll feel like they are playing games with you. They're pulling and tugging on your energy. It feels like you're having to chase them. And if you resonate with the feminine energy, there's no way in hell you're going to chase after anything, because feminine energy naturally attracts things to you, okay? All you need to be doing is pouring self-care into your daily routine. That's all you really need to do, is just take care of and nurture yourself so that you can attract. So I feel like this message may be coming through for those of you who need to make some kind of sacrifice when it comes to some kind of dynamic that you're in, where energetically it really does feel like you're starting to get fed up. But there may be a part of you that keeps wanting to try with this person. I keep hearing benefit of the doubt. You keep wanting to give them the benefit of the doubt. But by doing that, you're continuing to stay in that energy of like overgiving, or like, you know, pouring into someone's cup to the point where you don't even realize that you're overpouring, and they're not even stopping you from overpouring either. And then it's just like a big mess everywhere. Okay, so don't be the person that overpours into someone else's cup. They don't stop you, and then you're the one that's reaching for paper towel to try to clean everything up. Okay, there's no more of that energy. This card comes through as a message for many of you to sacrifice that version of yourself that feels fed up in a connection. If you feel drained in any way, that person should not be in your life. You're not here to fix anybody. You're not here to heal anybody. You're here to worry about yourself on the journey. And when you heal and help yourself and fix yourself, you'll naturally attract people to you that have so much respect for you that they're not going to bring their bullshit to you, okay? Many of you also need to hear that if you are independent, if you can do things on your own, if you have a space, a home, you know, you can create peace of mind for yourself, there's no way that anybody else should be able to, you know, come into your space expecting some kind of hand up. It's just not the way it needs to be when you're attracting masculine energies into your life. Okay, I do feel like a lot of you are fed up with the energy of somebody maybe not having it emotionally together as well. Now, this goddess energy comes through as a reminder that if you are abundant, independent, protect that in every way possible. Okay, that fed up energy is a signal for many of you to stay clear of someone. Take out this sword and sacrifice the way that your heart might feel, because your head is trying to give you clear directions here, okay? Be open to receiving. You're overgiving and you're not receiving anything in return, and that's why your energy feels like this around this person. It feels like, I hate what's happening, but at the same time, I don't want to let go because, you know, you may have feelings for them. This sword represents, like, toughen up. Who cares about those feelings? If this person isn't bringing shit to the table, if you feel stressed out in their presence, if you feel heartbreak, if you feel like you're having to chase them, wait on them, absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because the goddess energy tells us, okay, Abundanita tells you that prosperity, like, you need to be glowing. you need to make sure that anything that causes chaos in your life, I mean, sure, you'll experience the chaos first time around, right? Life is life. Shit happens. But you're not under any circumstances going to allow that chaos to cause like a tornado in your life, a hurricane in your life. Absolutely not. You're going to take out the sword and you're going to make sure that you cut ties with whatever it is that's stressing you out or holding you back. And Sekhmet's also coming through to tell you to be strong at this time, because whoever this is, yeah, they might be charming, they may be handsome, they could have a hold on your heart space. A lot of us could feel the energy or the spirit of lust whenever this person is around. You're going to need a lot of mental strength right now to be able to sacrifice all of those lower vibrational feelings that are holding you back from experiencing true reciprocity, true love. Okay, I feel like I'm showing up as a nudge from spirit to let you know that you've got to get your armor on, pay close attention to whoever this masculine energy is that's in your life that's draining you. Like, how are they presenting themselves? Are they disciplined? Are they focused? Can they nurture you in certain ways? Can they care for your emotions? Do they have respect? Are they showing up? And if they're not, absolutely, like, they do not have space or they do not have a place in your life. They don't even have access to you. Okay, if somebody is coming to you and they also are in an energy of struggling, try to get out of that energy where if you see a masculine energy in your life, like, you know, struggling or they don't have it all together, like, that is not somebody who value stability, and it is absolutely not your job to go swooping in there saying, you know, let me help you do that. Let me help you get on your feet. It's absolutely unacceptable for goddess energy to be doing it, okay? And maybe many of you need that gentle nudge because sometimes it's not as obvious, right? You may be in that Queen of Cups energy where sometimes it can go in reverse. And it's easy to feel like over compassion for someone, or like, you know, like overly empathetic, where to the point where it drains you, or people can take from you, right? People can take advantage of that. And you might feel like you're doing a good thing or you mean well. You know, sometimes overgiving can be a weakness, and it's your fault for allowing others to take from you in that way. Sometimes you have to take accountability and get those walls up, be strong. Put up those boundaries, put on your silver armor. Pay very close attention at this time to your prosperity, protect your abundance and spirit, protect your finances, make sure that your standards are tall, they're high. Anybody coming into your life in terms of a masculine energy, they have to be adding value, peace, you know, good times, like romantic times. Sekhmet's energy is also about being strong on your own, okay? Having a fierce foundation on your own, so that way you know that you're attracting people into your life that are going to add value, because you're not seeking out anybody for anything. You're not seeking out anybody for anything where you need to settle or, you know, take on their load or their crap. No. When you're seeking out a romantic relationship, that's exactly what it is you're looking for, okay? We're not looking to build and struggle and strive with nobody. No thanks. I take care of myself just fine. You should be able to do that for yourself too. And when you enter a romantic relationship, it should be just about that. The romance, the fun, the good times, all of this conditioning about growing and building with someone, and like a woman giving to a man and helping him. No, absolutely not. Okay? Some of you might need this message. Maybe some of you might hear, oh, I don't know what she's talking about. You know, maybe that's for you, but that's not for me, bro. Some of you need to hear, like, you know, your goddess energy needs to be preserved and protected, and you need to hear that you're of high value. You're a high caliber divine feminine. All right? So you need to be the type of feminine where it's like, if you recognize these red flags, be quick to say, that's not for me, bro. Okay? I love you guys. Take it easy, and I'll catch you in the next one, okay? Take care, divine feminines. Bye.